Hello everybody, and welcome back to another Death Battle reaction. Joey and Josh were pleasant to have, but I had to go into the world of Skyrim to save my usual guest, Fireball. Welcome back.
Yo!
So, last time we did Chosen Undead vs. Dragonborn as two separate videos. We're back to do one solid video for this upcoming episode. Fireball, what are we watching today?
This is Killua vs. Mikasa. Hunter x Hunter versus Attack on Titan.
What?
Hey, what?
It is Killua versus Misaka. Hunter x Hunter versus certain magical index.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah, we're not dealing with Fantastic Ab Lady today.
I always get those two mixed up.
Oh, we got it confused all the time in lads in our last recording. But how do we know these two? Killua's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I've watched pretty much all of Hunter x Hunter.
Which one? Because there was one in 1999 and one in 2011.
2011.
I think, to be fair, that's the one most people watched. And from what I saw, like when people were seeing Killua got announced, like especially in the groups I talked to, they checked out Hunter x Hunter and said, "Hey, the show's actually pretty good." It definitely got people into Hunter x Hunter.
All right, awesome.
I think Killua was cool. He's not my favorite character. I would say that's probably Merum, honestly.
Yeah, that's fair.
But
He's also not my favorite as well. My favorite is actually Leorio.
okay, that's fair. Although I think you and I can agree on one thing about the show: Hisoka is creepy as fuck, but that's what makes him awesome.
Yeah, I was actually thinking that either Hisoka or Gon would be the first Hunter x Hunter reps.
I could definitely see it. A lot of people thought it would be Hisoka versus Gambit, oddly enough.
I was actually seeing Hisoka versus the Joker.
Well, that's enough about Hunter x Hunter, I think. How do we know Misaka? I knew nothing.
Nope. I know nothing about her.
And honestly, Bill checked out the first season of the show she was from, and he's like, "I don't want to watch this ever again."
Okay then.
It was bad.
Speaking of which, who did you guys go for?
Okay, so all the lads picked the same person. We all picked Misaka. Mostly for me, it's the unknown factor of this show. But I do think Killua has some things going for him.
Well, based from what I've been seeing in the comments, it seems that a majority thinks that this is a Misaka stomp.
I'm not exactly certain per se, because again, I don't know that much into the series, and based on what Bill's told me about it, yeah, no, I'm probably not going to watch it. Maybe the show will convince me.
Maybe.
But are we ready to watch this death battle?
Let's go.
All right, 3, 2, 1, play.
That's a hiccup.
Yeah.
Killua
Awesome.
Zoldyck, Hunter x Hunter's prodigious lightning assassin.
Misaka Mikoto.
Ooh, I
Academy
love the
City's
effects
ace
here.
Electric
He
Princess.
did Kiki at it with
Question.
the edit.
What is more terrifying than the all-powerful crackling might of lightning?
Lightning in the hands of
Hell yeah.
hyper talented
Oh, drama! Hello.
teenagers. Oh, the
And
worst
Denki, too.
combination. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job
I
to analyze
thought
their
we were gonna see
weapons,
Colin
armor,
there for a
and
second.
skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Okay. Killua.
With
The
the Boomstick doing
Zoldicks,
JoJo
a
poses.
vicious family of assassins known the world over. So infamous for their killing techniques, a single photo of any member sells for millions.
You don't want to be the target of their next
Damn.
family outing. But like all families, there's bound to be a rebel.
As was the case with the middle child, Killua.
They seriously named him Kill?
Yes.
Hardcore.
Well, it
Yeah.
might be a pun on the term kilowatt, but kill is apt, given he's been trained in past tensing people
14,
since he was 3.
5 foot
I'll
2.
say, at age 14,
Like
he was strong
Gone.
enough to open a
Like Gone,
64-ton
Aluka,
door.
Nanaka.
Jeez, what kind of workout did his family put him through?
Look at those abs!
Somehow, it gave
forgot
him
who
6 skater skills, extendable claws,
Okay.
and rhythm echo, a technique that lets him fool people's senses with just his feet.
More
So,
accurately, by manipulating the
it's
cadence
shadow
of his
clone jutsu,
footsteps,
but
Killua can create
based
an
off
auditory
sound. Got it.
illusion, capable
Yeah.
of tricking even extrasensory abilities.
Killua was a heck of a prodigy, but despite being able to effortlessly
Ooh,
rip
yeah,
out
that
hearts,
scene.
his family still thought he wasn't cold-blooded enough.
Fed up, he ran
Damn.
away. Not to the circus, but to the Hunter Association.
Ah, yes,
An
'cause
association of
hunters
people
are
who
totally circus acts.
hunt stuff. There, he tested himself in the Hunter's exam and inevitably had gone head over heels for his new friend, Gon. Get it?
Oh, God, Wiz, are you still taking those waste-of-time improv classes?
Yes, and I think it's going pretty well.
I'm terrible at
Killua's
improv.
family didn't like him making friends, so
That
they
joke wasn't
sat him
that bad,
down
Wiz.
and then calmly and politely tortured him mercilessly as punishment. It was
Yowie
only
wowie.
thanks to Gon that Killua finally convinced his old man to let him go out on adventures with his buddies.
But this change of heart was no act of compassion. Killua's father saw his freedom as just another step in molding him into a better killer. And in
Yay.
some ways, he was right. Through his adventures, Killua learned Nen, an invisible life
Nen.
force that...
Yeah, it's key.
Yay,
It's always
complicated
key.
anime energy.
Actually, this one's a bit more complicated. You
In my opinion, it's the
Nen is
most
utilized
complicated
through 4 main principles.
anime
10
part system.
for containing your aura while defending from physical and mental attacks, Zetsu for relieving fatigue and masking your presence, Ren for bolstering strength and influencing emotions,
That's pretty standard so far.
and Hatsu, the unique way in which one's Nen is expressed. This comes in
Okay.
many forms, but all fall into one of 6 types, which represent how proficient a Nen user
I
is
wonder how many
at
people are
certain
confused
techniques.
at this.
So, it's an RPG class
Genshin.
system?
Yeah, it's
More like a
complicated, I
hybrid
told
class
you.
System, because most users
most
actually
complicated
fall
power system
somewhere
in
between
anime.
2 categories, giving them differing degrees of proficiency. Techniques from these Nen categories can even be further enhanced by adding rules to their use. Oh, then there are the advanced principles, which...
Uh-huh.
Oh, God, okay, I get it.
But we haven't even talked about Killua's Hatsu yet. Killua is
My
a
God.
transmuter enhancer.
Wiz is
i.e.
nerding out.
Specializes in transmuting his aura into different forms and enhancing...
It's lightning!
Yes, in Killua's hand, lightning becomes a deadly weapon
Okay,
that he can
the
fire
Nen
down as a
stuff
bolt,
seems
channel through
very
his arms,
less
or send
than I
through metal
thought, okay.
objects.
Like his super alloy yo-yos. These bad boys weigh up to 50 kilograms. See, that's how you make a pun, Wiz.
God damn it,
Packing
Big Dick.
enough force to shatter trees like I just shattered Wiz's confidence.
Add
Lol.
in Killua's lightning, and he can
Ow.
electrify anyone who touches him.
And this isn't
Tom
some
and Jerry's-
magic.
In a Nen fight, every move matters, and strategy almost always triumphs, even against greater strength.
Killua used these powers to battle world-renowned thieves, bomber mercenaries.
Yeah, he's
and
very used to fighting
ants.
people way stronger
That
than him.
may not sound like much, but these Chimera ants were brutal,
Oh,
murdering and eating
yay.
people by the
Chimera
hundreds of
ants.
thousands, then threatening
boy.
billions. That reminds me of an old experiment. Gone horribly wrong.
Killua understandably wanted to bail, but Gon pulled him back in, much to his frustration.
Killua wanted to be there for Gon emotionally, but could not comprehend why he was risking so much against the Chimera ants, going as far as becoming a monster.
In other words, Killua was crushing really hard, but didn't know what to
Oh,
do
okay.
about Gon's simple-minded impulsiveness. It didn't end well for anyone.
It wasn't all
Oh,
doom and
man.
gloom, though. Killua held his own against some of the Chimera ants' best, surviving this forest-consuming blast from one of their captains.
Hello.
Which, judging by its size, was worth several kilotons.
And he
All
later
the
entered
Killua
the
jokes
high-ranking
today,
royal guard,
man.
Yuppie.
Sure, he ran for the hills the moment Godspeed wore off, and isn't as strong as the weird horseman, but even just damaging someone who can make a crater like this is nothing to sniff at.
But amidst
Wow.
all the fighting, Killua still could not get his family out of his mind. Literally.
As in, his brother, Illumi, put a needle in his head, forcing him to be controlled by self-preservation, ensuring he'd always run when victory isn't guaranteed. Wiz, you think you can call CPS for that?
But
Thankfully,
he
after
took it
some
out.
much-needed self-surgery and self-reflection, Killua removed it, overcoming his mental
There we go.
barrier and ready to risk his life for those he cherishes.
Yep.
Which he did when he finally got himself and his dear sister Aluka
God damn it, I got an
away
ad.
from the brink of his creepy Nen coma.
But despite how
Yay.
valuable Gon was as a friend, Killua realized his unhealthy dependence on him.
So he decided to travel with and protect Aluka, finally realizing what he wants to do for the rest of his life. Oh God, the tearful romantic parting.
Yep.
Still, if Gon or Aloka ever need help, Killua is sure to come running.
Ready
Literally.
to Killua anyone dumb enough to mess with him or
Again,
those
all the
he
Killua
cares
jokes
about.
today.
Academy City, a sprawling metropolis filled with schools where Espers train to master their supernatural abilities.
Yay.
Most of these youngins dream of rivaling the best Espers, but only a few are hardworking and smart enough to do it.
Among them being Tokiwadai Middle School's Level 5 Electro Master, Misaka Mikoto.
Hello.
Level 5. So she's a Pokemon, but an anime girl.
Each Esper's power and utility is ranked, with level 5 being the highest they can normally achieve.
And after working up to that level,
This likes
Misaka
vending
became
machines.
unstoppable. She can magnetize herself to metal, electrically enhance her physique,
does
sense
machines.
her surroundings through an electromagnetic radar, and generate billions of volts.
In addition, she can make iron sand from disparate particles
she's
in the air to
Sasori?
form tornadoes, body
Iron
decoys, or
sand?
a sword that vibrates at rapid speeds for enhanced cutting power.
Just what an anime
This
girl
chick is
needs. A
Sasori.
chainsaw.
Who knew?
Man, if
Really?
she gets serious, Misaka can even make a friggin' 6 million ton kaiju out of it.
With
That's
such
cool.
tremendous power, Misaka put an end to many crimes, earning
Oh,
fear
God.
among criminals, admiration among her peers, and lots of personal pride in her abilities. There was nothing she couldn't overcome.
Nothing except the bane of all tsunderes, a frizzy-haired, dumbass anime protagonist.
Enter
Of course.
Kamijo Toma, a level 0 nobody who Misaka could not harm, no matter
Wow.
how many times she tried.
Oh, I hate you, but I secretly love you, and it'll work out in the end. Shut up! But she'd have more than a dork like Toma to worry about. As amazing as Academy City is, it's more corrupt than New York real estate.
Ooh.
Years ago, Misaka gave some shady scientists a sample of her DNA, being promised it'd help cure tons of fatal diseases.
Instead, they made tens of thousands of clones of her.
Whoa,
sending them all to be slaughtered
okay.
one
And
by
I thought Boba Fett had
Specifically
a lot
against
of
another
clones.
level 5 and A-tier edgelord named Accelerator. By farming all these clones, they hoped he would finally get enough EXP to become a mythic level 6. Is that seriously all it takes?
Okay.
How does this Esper stuff work?
Glad you asked. Espers represent
Oh, here we
the
go again.
scientific side of the world, a side I'm so familiar with. All Espers possess an involuntary movement or AIM diffusion field that manifests their power, letting them consciously alter reality.
Changing reality with
Wiz
your
being a
mind.
major weep
Isn't that
confirmed?
just magic?
Au contraire, Boomstick, it's quite scientific. Look at Misaka's signature move, the railgun. Many real-life railguns use a set of parallel conductors to generate Lorentz force. By envisioning
Okay.
imaginary rails between herself and her target, Misaka can create a similar yet greater effect, accelerating the speed and kinetic force
is
of a
Boomstick-
projectal,
not Boomstick.
usually a coin, into a
Isn't that the fire
concussive
railgun from
bullet.
his hand?
It's beautiful. It's science.
Boomstick.
How long are you going to be nerding out over this?
Come on, this is like my one thing. Where was I? Oh yeah, thousands of dead clones. Traumatized by the endless slaughter, Misaka felt enormous guilt. You see it all the time with horrific experiments.
Sure, buddy.
She worked for days to end the clone project, but concluded it would have to end with her sacrifice.
But
Oh.
Toma butted in, giving Misaka the support she needed in her darkest hour, while also punching out albino Magneto with his Esper fist.
Misaka had shouldered her burden for so long that she forgot how to rely on others. This wake-up call from her newfound crush was exactly what she needed.
But even with Accelerator
Gotcha.
decelerated, Misaka kept fighting Academy City's underbelly, all to protect her friends and free her sister clones she befriended. She dealt
Okay.
with a lot of trouble on the way, but had the power to do
Oh.
it.
In her battle with a killer cyborg lady, Misaka conjured a city-spanning storm, which, by measuring the size of the cloud relative to the city, would require over
Okay, I'm
58
really scared for
kilotons of
Killua
energy
here.
to make.
Killua,
Oh.
she's also
Killua
fought other
time.
level 5s, not just Accelerator. She got into a middle school beef with a snobby telepath, fought this explosive weirdo, and dodged particle beams from an unhinged Karen.
The electrons of which can accelerate
Did
to high
Boomstick just call an
relativistic
anime
speeds.
character Karen?
It's no shock. Misaka's reactions are that fast, given her lightning has been stated to be light speed on 5 different occasions.
More than just her powers, though, Misaka's greatest
Okay.
asset is her intellect.
It might not look it, but high-level Espers constantly perform tons of nerd math just to make their powers work.
And understanding other powers has been just as vital to Misaka's survival. Take her bout with the magic Valkyrie, Brunhild.
Remember when Wiz said Espers were the science side of the world? Well, these weirdos are packing the magic. A single mistake from Misaka could have meant death, but she still stalemated Brunhild.
Now, Brunhild was still stronger and faster, but it is impressive Misaka was able to harm a Saint, who are normally
Okay.
only deployed against foes capable of
Oh,
leveling mountains. One such foe, Hell, froze 100 kilometers of ocean.
You'd think
The
this
hell?
means Misaka can take on all
is
sorts of
this
magic
show?
baddies. But alas, the power creep says otherwise.
He's actually serious. When you're dealing with crazy magicians and magic gods, even a level 5 Esper struggles to keep up. Misaka valued her abilities so highly that she struggled to maintain her self-esteem when they weren't enough.
A shame Misaka cares so much about getting stronger when Toma appreciates her as a person first and foremost.
While certainly a flaw, that ever-persistent hard-headedness will also keep Misaka around, no matter the stakes.
So watch out, because this pint-sized 14-year-old is quite literally a walking railgun.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time
It's
for
time
a death
for a
battle!
death battle. Pause.
Alrighty. How are we feeling? Cause Misaka's analysis hurt my brain. Yay.
I'm so worried for Killua.
Something I've noticed is that they didn't mention exactly how fast Godspeed was, so does that mean Killua might be faster with Godspeed?
Maybe. I don't know.
Because we've seen Killua go up against, like, enemies that are always stronger than him, and he's come out on top.
Again, I've been seeing people in the comments saying that Misaka stomps, and also saying that she's mountain level while Killua is city level, and I actually do see that.
Well,
So,
possibly, I think definitely Power Alpha goes to Misaka on this one. Speed-wise, I still think Killua might be faster with Godspeed.
yeah,
And
so
both are
well,
both are very clever. So it comes down to,
They
do
also-
you want to go to strength or power, maybe?
they also both have had a lot of training ever since they were little.
Right, so experience doesn't sway in either one's favor. I think it comes down to, do you think Killua is... Okay, so... I forgot my wording on this, but I think I'm gonna stick with Misaka, even though I think Killua's faster. This power damage might be a little closer, but I still think Misaka might have this due to, you know, the ranged abilities that she does have, and, well, she's gone up against a wider variety of people, like those clones. It's similar, and plus she has Iron Sand, so versatility also, that's why I'm going with Misaka.
Yeah, unfortunately, I have to agree with you. I want Killua to win because I'm more familiar with him, but and I have to go with Misaka here.
Alright, so we're both gonna stick with Misaka.
Yeah,
Alright, are we ready?
yeah.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, a go! Killua's sprites, man, they look fantastic.
Hey, that's mine.
Yeah, he looks
I've
good.
been looking for it all day. Give it here.
You want it? Come
Voice,
and
on
get
the other hand, I'm still getting used to.
Yeah, Killua's voice sounds weird to me.
Oh, he caught the coin.
coins, huh? I had a butler who used these.
Alrighty, the lightning palm spam started. Nice!
Focus. It's a trick of sound, not sight.
I'm amazed you figured that out so quickly.
Gotcha.
I'm guessing this is where the preview ended.
Yeah. Look at the rooftop.
He's good at hand-to-hand. Better keep my distance.
She has stronger lightning. Gotta get in close.
No problem.
Oh, so they figured out each other's weak. Skateboard versus, what is she riding on?
I don't know.
A piece of
Like
rubber?
yeah.
Lightning storm. Okay, Spider Killua.
And the yo-yo.
No time to break.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, okay, that was her.
Now's my chance.
Oh dear. Whoa.
You don't know
Is that
when to
Godspeed?
quit.
I don't know. Iron Sandstorm. It looks kind of goofy though, I'm not gonna lie.
It's fine to me, I guess.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, that's the kaiju.
Catch this.
Oh, that's cool!
Oh, there goes the building!
Keeping this thing together with electromagnetism, meaning it can be disrupted.
Oh! This is me?
Oh,
Wait a minute.
it was an illusion!
Distance, 35 meters. Altitude, 45.
Oh,
40.
okay.
Now.
Oh boy,
Oh my god!
good catch. Well, that's it. That was pretty short. I'm not gonna lie.
The angle, the electromagnetism, the science. It's.
All right, take a breather there, champ.
While Killua's
Alrighty.
assassin training made him a vicious threat, Misaka's abilities and know-how gave her the counter she needed in this mind-numbing battle of wits.
Okay.
Killua could survive kilowatt-ton level blasts, and given some leeway, could scale to Yuppie, whose crater feat was worth 18 megatons of TNT.
All right.
Impressive, but the storm Misaka created beat anything Killua has done directly. And given similar scaling to Brunhild, who Misaka not only harmed but
Okay, so she was more powerful,
her
yeah.
output could reach hundreds of megatons of TNT. Meaning, no matter which numbers are used, Misaka would always have the advantage in raw electrical power.
No surprise there. Killua may have shrugged off 1,000,000 volts of electricity, but Misaka can dish out and survive billions.
Still, both characters have contended with and harmed stronger opponents, and the two power
Yeah.
systems they work under have allowed weaker opponents to defeat stronger ones in the past.
So, might alone wouldn't net either a win. Plus,
Okay.
Killua was way better at hand-to-hand and physically stronger.
Knowing his crafty
yeah.
assassin skills, things could have gone south for Misaka if she wasn't careful.
But fortunately for the railgun, she was. Her fight with Brunhild shows she knows how to deal with tough, up-close threats while keeping her distance.
Okay.
And being able to dodge particle beams meant Misaka was more than fast enough to react to even Killua's lightning-quick speed.
Add to that her bigger pool of powers, and she had
Okay.
plenty of ways to counter Rhythm
So
Echo
she could
since
keep up with
Killua's
Godspeed,
lightning,
okay.
or just pin him in place
Right.
long enough to pull off a railgun finisher. Killua was strong, but he wasn't gonna outmuscle 6 million tons of iron sand.
Killua was a prodigy in all things Nen, lightning, and killing, but Misaka's varied electro powers, quick reflexes, and scientific brilliance let her cash in a win.
But hey, at least she let Killua keep the change.
Great.
She Killua-would him.
That
The
one was
winner is
awful.
Misaka Mikoto.
Oh, congrats, Misaka.
Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. We have a new Death
All right.
Battle releasing
All right,
every
what's
2 weeks this year. And click the join
What
button to get new perks
what
and
do we
extra
got?
content.
Come on.
Planet level members even see Death Battles before anyone else, so don't miss out.
Next time. Rocket! Stitch?
Ooh!
Okay. I have no clue who wins that.
All right, okay.
Uh-huh. I just realized I jinxed the lads again. I hate my life.
Okay, before you give context, let's talk about the actual episode here.
Alright, Killua versus Misaka.
Yeah, and the majority of the fandom was right.
Yeah, very short fight though.
It didn't seem that short, but still pretty short.
The sprites for Killua looked dope, and I think Killua's analysis was good.
Yeah, I think I got used to Killua's voice here.
Misaka, I think, was voiced pretty well.
Yeah.
Her sprite was the darker of the two, it seemed like. But that hand-drawn kaiju
Yeah, that looked really cool.
and that fake-out death, man.
Yeah. Oh boy. Woo.
I think overall that was pretty solid. Not the best episode so far, because, you know, Dark Souls versus Skyrim exists.
Yeah.
But I think it was a really good episode overall.
Yeah, me too.
Anything else we want to add?
Nothing that I can think of.
Alrighty, and next time on Death Battle we have Stitch versus Rocket.
So, about you cursing the lads again.
So, I'm going to bring it up in last discussed Death Battle, which will come out later. Probably sometime next week, whenever we record and edit it all. I was talking to the lads about an idea for a lads debate triple threat. One of the characters was a member of the Guardians of the Galaxy. Not going to say which one. And Rocket happens to be a member of the Guardians of the Galaxy, so I kind of jinxed the lads again.
Damn, okay.
I hate my life. And I have no idea who wins next time, other than I want Rocket to win.
I'm rooting for Stitch here.
We're going to be on opposite ends of the fence, I see. Well, for now, until we get into the research, because... Oh boy, if it's a Marvel character, I just realized. Mate hasn't lost a Marvel character, and if he covers Rocket... GG Stitch, you lose.
I mean, if you think about it, Disney hasn't lost either.
I'm saying that because every time Mate has covered a Marvel character on Lads, they've always won.
Oh, okay.
I legit don't know who wins the next time, but it's a very creative idea, though, I think.
I mean, I've been seeing this requested a few times in the past few months. Oh,
Well, with Guardians of the Galaxy 3 that came out, yeah, I can understand why. Which makes me wonder how much are they going to pull from both the movies and comics for Rocket? Because I know Stitch has a TV show and the movies, and obviously we're not going to count Kingdom Hearts for Stitch because that's stupid.
yeah, of course.
And if we were to do that, we would have to count Marvel vs. Capcom for Rocket.
Oh boy.
But with that being said, I'm kind of excited for this next time, and I'm hoping Rocket wins.
I'm hoping Stitch wins.
So next time, when me and Fireball react to Death Battle, we are going to be on opposite ends of the fence. But thank you, folks, for watching. I hope you enjoyed this reaction to Killua versus Misaka. Let us know your thoughts down below. And how many times did you call Misaka Misaka? Fun question of the day right there.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts on the episode? Do you agree that with the results? And what do you think about Rocket versus Stitch? With that being said, thank you for watching. I will see you all later. Fireball, you're up.
Sawyer.
Assemble the finest warriors.